blinds are 3 million, 6 million Korean won, about 3,000, 6,000 US dollars. But it's a 3,000 ante, so everyone has to put in 3,000 US minimum.
搞一搞自己下面去煮算了啊。我搞一搞下面去煮算了。
So Robo and Tom Dwan have taken chips off of the table. As you can see, their chips have shrunk a bit. Doesn't mean they lost the chips. They just want to play with shorter stacks.
他说2个小时，打出2个小时，5个底。
So action on Nikita Badzikowski of ace-8 offsuit, going to try and steal these chips. Sees a bunch of weakness in front of him. Shouldn't see Robo go anywhere. He's got 9-8 suited. The good thing about hands like 9-8 is that your opponent usually isn't raising a hand like ace-8 on the button. He is in this case. But usually your cards are live. Your opponents will be expected to raise hands like ace-king, ace-queen, king-queen, queen-jack. So your 9-8 is just usually live. Tom Dwan, king-jack suited. Gonna make a call.
Once you get first person in the hood, everybody's happy.
So it's gonna be 4-way to the flop.
It's a short deck, right?
Badzikowski probably thought he was gonna get a lot more folds. Robo with a 9-high flush draw. Tom Dwan with trip kings, gonna check. Badzikowski with just ace-high and the ace-high backdoor flush draw. Backdoor flush draw isn't that strong in this game because it's very hard to make a flush. He is going to check it back. So Robo makes a 9-high flush. Tom Dwan, full house would not beat a flush in Triton Hold'em, so Tom Dwan actually needs the case king. Badzikowski actually turns the royal flush draw. Tom trying to decide, should he try and protect his hand? It's actually drawing very slim here. That's 90 million. So Robo with a very sneaky check there with the flush. Badzikowski with a royal flush draw. Don't really see him go anywhere. He's just got so many outs. Doesn't know that 2 clubs are dead. Robo. Knows he's got the best hand. Just so unlikely his opponent is holding, like, there's not that many clubs left in the deck. Doesn't think Badzikowski would raise a hand like ace-6 of clubs or ace-7 of clubs probably on the dealer button when it's a limp pot. So he'd really only be losing to like ace-jack of clubs or pocket kings, but it just seems unlikely. So Robo's just trying to feign some weakness here. Wants to know if there's any value in raising. If he raises here, he really can make his opponents fold hands that are like drawing dead, practically. He's also deciding, should he charge flush draw? He is good show on here.
Robo. Love it. Such a monster Robo move.
Robo's trying to make it look like he's representing the ace of clubs, so that maybe he can get some crying calls from like king jack type hand, full house that would be drawing dead. Duan also has to be worried about Bodzikowski behind him. If Duan is up against a flush, he's in really bad shape.
It was not working. It was not working. Man.
Robo knows that his hand would look extremely strong if he had just called the turn as well. So that's why he does shove. Tom Duan in the tank. He's got to be worried about Bodzikowski behind him. Bodzikowski can already have a hand like pocket queens, for example. He's also got to try to think of what bluffs Robo can have. Very tough spot for Duan. Already almost 2 minutes into tank. It's a lot of chips in the middle. He still has one player to act behind him. So he needs to be really, really sure that his King Jack is good here if he wants to make this call. It's not. It's only got 4% equity. I'm the one, King Jack. About 3 minutes in the tank now. He makes the call. Tom Duan in terrible shape.
哇，那个雪茄烟拿过来。
Bodzikowski. He knows if he
他们想
hits
这么久，他们
a
想
flush,
他们专业。
he's drawing to the nuts. Bodzikowski lays it down. So Robo shows him the flush. Tom Duan needs a king. Looks like they are going to run it twice.
Yeah.
嘿，他开。
干嘛？他们吃你不放？你看，啊？他们吃你不放？
没有没有。
Off the Robo. Gonna run it one more time. Card is
Olo.
10.
哎呦，
Duan would make full house, but flush beats a full house in trying to hold him, so Robo is gonna scoop this pot. Tom Duan to belt it. Gonna have to top off.
但是反正 K 跟 K 是一样的颜色吗？看一下，是不是一样的颜色？
Isn't down then against other one range, it's not then against other range.
Wait. 1 million more? 1 million more?
Are you leaving?
Yeah. Who's leaving?
Substitution.
Robo's leaving? Win too much?
Fish 啊，
You,
Sleepy. I give you guys fish.
当飞机的飞起的时候，
Towel.
他们呢，在老外里面他拿得很松。We can spew it out。
You have like this clean
那他的
gloves or something?
老外是肯定绝对靠不下来这个牌，他能靠下来，绝对不要打他。
应该他的行的。
I mean, you have a club in your hand, right?
这个汤姆一个人靠得下来这个牌
对啊，
任何人靠不下来。老外靠不是老外。
Call.
Oh. Yeah.
老中也扣不下来呀，老外。 你喝得下来？
Oh,
啦
how much did you win?
中
A
国人
billion?
人很多，
中国人老秦
喝的很多，但是呢，
Richard, you didn't.
老外是绝对就是说，
You give me 4.
这个他们会靠，
Okay.
垃圾购买会靠，
Yeah. Yes.
Come.
说不定的很多了。
10. Okay.
Tan Xuan flops a flush draw. Tom Dwan with kings and queens of ace kicker. Shanghai Wang actually has trip queens of a 7 kicker.
Okay. 15. I want to use this. 15,
Oh, yeah.
15, 3, 5.
Shanghai Wang is going to raise here.
12, 3, 5.
Tan Xuan with a jack high flush draw. Not loving his situation when he sees a raise in a bet and a raise in front of him. Lays down the flush draw.
Alan. Oh, Yon.
So Tom Dwa makes the call, puts Shanghai Wang on a flush draw or a straight draw. Turn card is a 10. Doesn't really change too much. Probably doesn't expect his opponent to have ace jack. Ace jack might have
你吓死我了，吓死我！哎呀，
might have raised pre-flop. Probably wouldn't have raised the flop.
来来喝喝喝，你刚去喝的，刚出去喝酒了是吧？哦，干给。
Shanghai Wang is going to consider betting here for his trip queens. Just gonna shove all in here. Quickly wins the pot.
来，Robert，
Too short deck.
Yeah.
What's your win?
I won 1.2
也
billion.
可以的。
1.2 billion? Not bad.
你多少他？
哎，哥们
You're almost even for the trip now.
没要。
啊，红百花。
Huh?
不是，
啊，
他赢多少？
他赢
Your only way to get even.
12亿吧，应该
900万拿赢
Like
了。
9.
12亿了，12亿乘7了。
这一嘛赢900万，800多了。
Getting close.
840嘛。
Just need one more session.
More short deck。
他12亿多嘛。
We'll call you, don't worry.
干嘛让他下来了？
So Andrew Roble is going to step up, a big winner in this cash game. Probably, definitely is the current biggest winner today. Rui Cal is going to sit down and take his seat. High action player, very good in both no limit and in Triton Hold'em. Cash games and tournaments, very good results. Gonna start off with a limp in his first hand, beating Dell.
一个、2个、3个 OK。
Struggling a bit, yeah. Kuhn's been a little bit quiet lately. He's going to shove all in here of ace jack. Bodzikowski of jack 10 of clubs. Jason Kuhn wants to get called by hands like jack 10. Jack 10 loves to call all in pre-flop,
Yesterday I lose
especially
1
when
billion.
it's suited.
Today, about to lose 1 billion. Cassian lose. Everywhere I lose.
1 billion Korean won is about 1 million US dollars.
This is the most total.
He correctly lays down his hand.
你看蛮 worth hour 嘛，
Because of the
It's like I tell you that it's like super insane. Like it's not that big, but like
Why?
but like I lose like 20 millions again. A lot. I have this, but this. And also something that I just
Somewhere else
it's
too.
no, yeah, somewhere else too, but like also this thing is like
Can't remember. Yeah.
yeah, no, confirmations and it's like weird confirmation. I need to.
Check.
Pokemon news. One chip leader today after turn.
He's chip leader?
Yeah. Far away.
So both players with the same hand. Chop it up.
Do the call. Nikita makes 360.
Who makes these 360?
Nikita. Robo calls. I call. Elton calls. Poon calls. So there's like 1.5 on the top. Here comes king, 10. Check.
The drop, yeah.
King, 10, 2 clubs. That's interest.
Turn.
Turn, queen of clubs. So it's 3 clubs.
Okay, not so good.
Not so good.
Tom Dwan's retelling his last hand over to Andrew Roble. Tom Dwan is going to shove all in here of ace queen.
How much is that?
2.7.
Oh, okay. No gamble in the future.
Wow, so Rui call
Queen
makes
10.
the call here. Three-way all
Queen
in.
10.
Ace queen, queen 10, and ace 10.
Queen 10. Oh,
Rui
No,
Cal's
no,
in
no.
very bad shape here.
SS 10.
Yeah.
Queen.
I think I'm dominated.
一个是一个，我最好呢。
How good is a queen 10 in here?
6、8、10。还行。对，不要3边。6、7、8、6、7、8、6、7、8、9。
I feel good for Tom here. I just feel like the king's banging.
Wait.
我折了你。
OK， 3边。哎，那没有同花的吧？哎呀
开矿。
213。 213。
This is crazy.
1-3.
It's the beauty of short deck. It's always good to gamble.
Yes. Isso.
stand by. Wait, stand by.
哎。
10.
to win yourself, you know?
Colin. 1.8, 1.89. I'm just hoping somebody will call me a queen 10 off. Thought you went and got me stacked again, Elton.
No?
I said I thought the straddle went and got me stacked again. I would have liked to call if it was one of those for sure. I had a very, very good hand, obviously.
Did you have a good hand or beautiful hand?
Both very big hand and beautiful diamonds.
Diamonds are forever.
不好打吗？
肯定不好打。
啊？他们好很。啊？他们好打。
这老板一个。
Just one fish, he said. How is this table? One fish.
Big boss.
Boss.
Who's the boss?
I check.
For win money. For football, win much money. This small money.
Pocket change. Tip.
Legends.
Tom tips the waiter this much to buy.
Jason Kuhn and Bodzikowski in this pot. So it looks like Bodzikowski is going to try and bluff here. It's a very nasty board. Very easy to make a straight here. Jason Kuhn trying to decide if he can pick off a bluff. You got to be pretty creative. The main bluff is miss spades. Jason Kuhn lays down the best hand. Nice one. Bodzikowski there.
Trying to find a hand I could beat.
Definitely beat a bluff.
Yeah. Where's her bluff? Yeah, three of a kind.
So Shanghai Wong here. Big hand. Just calls and Tan Xuan bumping it up.
You go to where we go next? Because Hong Kong.
For what?
Spend some time in Europe.
Too tired. You too, no? And
I want some time off.
yeah, me too. Some time off, me too. And my esports thing.
He is gonna get some chips in there.
Like, you know Fortnite? Trying to do it's huge hype, you know.
There's like 100 players at once, Fortnite, right?
Yeah, it's battle royale. It's very
And one
really
person.
starts
You hate to see like
yeah.
the limp shove in front of you.
And I'm just making a team because it's cheap. Players are cheap.
这不他一头肥肉，留给你来。
And Schwen trying to decide, is his
Oh,
hand
look
good?
at
谁乐了你？谁乐了你？特好，哇！
nó kêu mà
This game maybe you have it's kind of the US, you have the top
Plop, plop, plop. Plop.
and you have like very high
It's
visibility.
such a sick hand here.
You know, one player means that there's
Oh, I love those
people that
hands.
enter, right?
I didn't get any of those.
There's variants, yeah. It's like 4 foot tournaments.
Right, right. And then duel would be 50 teams and quad would be
Yeah, yeah,
20.
yeah, yeah.
Which is the best? It seems like quad would be interesting.
But not so interesting. This game.
Really?
Jack 9, 10
Like
9,
a
9 8.
Those are the best. Be going all in with them.
So solo more interesting or duel?
Solo duo, I think very good. Yeah.
他们不敢扣的。
谁打的？
你打
你
36
打
啊？，
嗯，
我
all in，
你 all in 他的筹码。
我扣，我打36，准备扣。
like 500k US or something.
All right, so Rui Cal shoving all in here with King Queen.
庆祝了。
15.
Two player at the table just already
Really
getting
insane.
lots of
Attacking
action.
dollars, writing lots and like instead of playing cards.
I call.
Call.
Probably might be
Jason
6
Kuhn makes the call 10-9 suited. Shanghai Wang Jack 10. And Schwen also has Jack 10.
What is it?
100左右。
我啊，
Joe,
我比你多。
990.
Shanghai Wang does want to check how many chips does Tan Schwen have. He doesn't want to get in as bad for a lot of points.
That's gonna sound nice on TV.
你多少？他一共多少？多少？那是多少？那他曹六是多少？
Service, please.
啊
99。
So Shanghai Wang here, Jack 10, just, he's worried about a hand like aces. So he's just going to call here.
哦，那就来了那。
我知道啊，
Tan Schwen
你
with
想
Jack
看一下
10.
flow，我就陪着
This is
看一
a
下了。
huge pot. Nope,
我
that's a
渴
really
望
good
看
hand.
flow。
I guess it's a good
让曹六舒服点，你要3个人拨你，让你拨死，3个人拨死你，
Rui
让你
Cal
开心点。
actually has the best hand on the side.
拨死你们一个人，不是
Side pot,
拨
way
我
to the
吧？
flop.
是我拨你们3个人。
Rui Cal can win to 362,700 in the middle US dollars.
You're on trap.
Jason Kuhn flops 2 pair.
Before I'm not sure. I think that's it.
What's the hand button?
Jason Kuhn's shove is 97,000.
So we had
What's he got
chance
there,
to
Dolo?
Yeah.
fold,
All
yeah.
of this is
9.
you're in good shape.
9.1.
This pot is so big that you can't fault Shanghai Wang for calling here with Jack 10.
He's fucking in.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, well, he's all in. He's called.
No, he's not. They're not all in.
Oh, shit.
They're not all
What do you have?
10-7.
What?
那我们就来这个输赢了，
啊，
就来这个输赢了，说明不打了。
I bet I buy a piece of Rui's hand.
7? Come on, I'm not fucking have 10 seconds.
Oh,
Like Jason Kuhn might have accidentally exposed his hand. So both players top long. The river card is a 6.
Sleep, right? Go sleep.
You win. Oh, 10-9. I thought
Jason
10-7.
Kuhn's going to ship a huge
I
pot,
thought
so
having
just
his
10-9 suited.
这个
I thought you showed 10-7.
No, come on, Dur.
Dur. Come on,
I
Dur.
thought I saw it.
Goodbye.
It's 10 off.
Yeah, do you think?
Oh, and you asked for the flop, right? What was the flop?
No, I went away. It's too late, buddy.
No. I mean, why you say you could have got it?
I mean, I call, and then the flock.
I thought, Tom, I thought I heard you say 10-7. I was like, no.
I thought I guess that wouldn't have made sense.
Yeah,
But I just thought I saw it, you know?
Yeah. So we were just talking about this a little bit ago.
Yeah.
So Ruikao
wow.
did reload another
Not bye-bye.
300 million Korean won,
No,
almost 300,000 US dollars.
10-5
Like
yes,
a limp.
In the process of it.
Stacking, never.
Yeah, I bet at least win 2 million.
No,
1.5.
before.
No. We're drinking. Oh, so stupid.
A 5-way limp pot.
AK Queen Go。AK Queen Go。
你是什么牌？
试过啊。
You play for me? Oh, you play the C then? I get up. The same if you want.
You get out, I play.
Yeah.
You don't get how I play.
Tom's gonna bet his top pair.
A16是吧？
Ruikao has a draw to the nuts if he can hit a queen. It's gonna make the call here. You see a lot of inside straight draws make the call.
Yeah.
我们到六到
到 K。
Okay, no worries. And how about chocolate?
我们几个以上面的。
Can I have a glass? Empty wine glass?
没赢牌了，我们都赢圈了。
你 A 圈呢
A 不赢了，A 他赢了。
？A 他不赢啊。A 我们大10。
You look red.
哦 A 跟前
You look red.
A 他赢了
A 他
签嘛
赢了，，他圈 K 只 A 赢。
他赢不了，我们赢不了，我们都赢圈了，
哦 ，A 赢不了。
得赢圈。
Goes check. River card is queen. Let's
Ah,
Ruikao get
this is
there.
a
Would have
winner.
folded
Nah.
the turn bet.
分钱了这个两个，
Ruikao
咱哪里知道10个的牌？
Okay.
Wonder if that was
啊，不黑龟白龟不打了，
Give up.
输了几个点？5个点，输了5个点。
up.
Why?
All falls gonna sit down.
I'm not an expert.
Fall back in action.
What happened to him? He just lost it.
啊，那个酒呢？哎，他那喝酒不喝了
I，think he just like
我都喝完了。
swapped seats.
Hey.
I think he was just tired.
Okay.
What?
There's a
All right.
or whoever.
你这牌优势大嘞，3个人，我们3家重叠。刚那个牌我们3家重叠啊。
And Schwen of Ace Jack of Diamonds gonna bump it up. He's been very aggressive. Try and take down pots pre-flop and post. Because the equities run closer, you do want to make it bigger pre-flop is what he does here. If you can get people to fold hands of high equity pre-flop, you're winning in this game. And he does that. Nice little pot.
那两个老外比较慢一点啊。
要早就想丢的牌，非要想个10几分钟的。
红酒，
啊，他那边。这个酒好喝啊。
成熟。
很好的酒。
OK，
Those 9-10 suited are nice hands.
Nice hand. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right, my man.
I wish I.
So much
I'd get-
nicer than the Jack 9 suited.
Oh yeah, so much.
9 10's like I.
And
I
Shanghai
couldn't-
Wong
I
here in
couldn't
Paul
try it out of my
Wall.
hands. I was just like, all right.
It's a lot nicer than 9 Jack.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm fonder to it than I am the Jack 10 suited.
Pretty
Just
close.
gonna bet
Yeah.
out your top pair.
Pretty close.
Don't know Paul Fall's other card.
They're both nice hands.
It's gonna continue.
It'd be funny if people are like watching the stream thinking we're playing full deck and they just see like
That's
raise,
actually-
jam, cold call, 10-9 suited.
That's actually what happened just today. Like, you know, my
So
friend
all
was
in
watching
from
the
Shanghai
stream,
Wong.
and like, you were
Just
you were
thinks
messaging
it's
me,
too
like,
much
what
in the
fuck is
pot.
happening? Guys,
Take
you
it
guys
down.
are freaking going bananas with like random 7-8 suited or something, you know, all ins and stuff.
Yeah.
And then like I was busy, so I didn't reply. And then like half hour later, he messaged me, "Fuck, it's a short deck," you know?
I wonder if this game would get popular in like the States or something.
I mean, it's have to be popular everywhere because it's so gambly. It's so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's easier than Shadow too.
Paul Fall just sat
It's
down
easier
again.
easier than
Already
everything.
in
It's basically you just taking it.
some big pots.
I mean, like the persons that know the rules of Hold'em could start playing this game in 1 minute.
Yeah, I mean,
Still,
Kerry
like-
Katz, he started playing yesterday and he's playing 130K buy-in tournament today.
Easy.
And he bagged shit. No, he didn't. I busted him. Cussed me out.
I mean, in Omaha for like.
So Paul Fall's
the
really
86
thinking
would
about it
be
here.
Tough, for example, if
Maybe
they
he's got a
draw or
hand like
something, these fucking core
ace
cards will
nine?
actually have,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
this check on
misread,
them or
yeah.
something. But like, the short deck, it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Same two cards, same board, just a little bit better combinations.
We still in tournament? How many bullets? Same.
You still in, Rui?
Lays it down. Shanghai chipping up again.
No, I'm looking for
100.
All right, now I can't shove. Now I can't shove. A lot easier with 16.
20%. Tomorrow, I will be back.
a lot easier. What?
I told Elton I can't shove now. It's a lot easier with 16 or with 160.
Oh,
whenever-
crossbow.
That's true.
I don't know what you mean. I don't know what. You versus me in the tournament. If you win, I
10.
give you 20% off.
What is?
10.
the different
Straddle,
our
10.
results?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, wait.
You can
Yeah.
fold, you can call, you can raise. Give you option.
What happened?
Straddle 10.
Who straddle?
Me.
看吧，总说我们两个在斗啊。哪门
Tan Xuan raise and takes it again. Like he just really knows how to use these like queen jacks, ace jacks, and open up and take it. A lot of players they just limp, but a lot of different styles, so it's nice to see.
Jason is coming or what?
Tick the button. Nope, I don't see him.
Let's see.
So this is a 300 million Korean won buy-in. About 300,000 US dollars. Shanghai Wong, Queen Jack of Diamonds gonna limp. Tan Xuan limping. Gets Elton Sang to bump it up with Jack 10 of clubs. Nikita Badzekowski, Ace King, he's gonna make an easy shove here. Just wanted to get this all in pre-flop when he can.
207.
Shanghai Wong. If Shanghai Wong could see all of his opponent's cards, he would want to be making this call. He's got the highest equity. hard to know that you got the best situation though for Queen Jack.
先捋过来。
Gamble gamble。
哎，什么？
我以为他丢了，
哎，
我以为他丢了，我看他把牌这样一放，我以为他丢了。
Dan Chuan got a little bit
这蛮
quick
好
to
的
try to get all his
这
chips
蛮
in.
好的。我想一下啊，
你，哎呦，
The funniest.
嗯，
This game is so funny. So everybody's just all in every hand.
他这一放，我以为他丢了，我鱼贯一看他丢了，不是故意的。
So I believe the action is still on Shanghai Wang. Tan Chuan thought Shanghai Wang folded his cards. So Shanghai Wang has a little bit extra info that Tan Chuan wants to go all in pre-flop, which generally indicates a hand like ace, king, aces, kings, and queens. I don't think he should expect Tan Chuan to want to get all in with ace, queen. He's dominated a bit less. Doesn't expect his opponent to
掉了
get
掉
it.
不出
He's
去，
gonna lay it down.
要进来，妈
Tan
的
Chuan's，gonna go all in.
来了，
All right.
Elton gonna make the call here if Jack 10 suited.
啊，
A K
In
A
very good shape.
K A K
和他重叠了嘛？
A K，
Elton's super happy about it.
肯定是我赢啊，
你90是吧？
勾圈。
哦，勾圈。
Fucking AK.
nuts。Love it。
Elton
AK.
in good shape.
哎呀，
操你妈！
笑什么？你勾圈
方片勾圈啊！
好方便。
Open and straight draw.
Same, didn't change.
Yeah. But he had
不
more
要来方
free
片啊！不要来方片
Change a
啊
little！bit.
求求你不要来方片啊！求求。
Is an ace.
Keep. Hold. Hold. Hard game to hold it.
OK。
I did that last time. I never win these hands.
Hell, I
It's
mean, you're printing there. Oh my god.
你怎么你输光？哎，对对对对对
Mega
呃
print.
how much? How much?
207.
27.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just-
okay, okay, okay.
Just put 207s that we split, and the rest just push the.
in the middle. How much do you have? 你还有多少？
207是吧？
7 as well on the side.
207。
妈的，
So Tan Chuan
这牌好赢不
and
到
Dante
的。
Kalski are gonna chop up the chips there.
250、
这个牌了。
260、
啊，
270、
我
275、
本来在 AK 我不是很好啊。
235、
还有个八绝杀的，
他妈的我。
235、
啊
275。
How you held there?
吃完吃完。
I thought you were done.
Pre-flop it was just fucked up. Like, I don't know what is actual actually, but you just suck,
You're,
you know, so
you're a
you win.
dog for sure.
It's probably like 60% for Jack time.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you?
No, I just swapped
Okay.
the
Which of these?
that with you. So is 6 come back on?
勾圈还在那想。
方片勾圈啊！
Tilting.
发生这个牌我领先
I
了。
was dancing too.
这个东西哪看是
Oh
领
my
不领
god.
先的啦？
For the triple
要
up.
4个人来的话，真的无所谓的，这个牌勾圈方面。
结果
结果是没办法，发出来绝对领先的呢。
They run it twice.
Yeah.
They will have no more ace king.
方片一个没有的。
Done.
Man, I can't win one of these. What?
关键我什么道理要领先？是一个不3个呢，对吗？
你也不中
看在我这牌不中啊？
去不了啦。
不舍得，感觉好像赢哎，就是说有点后悔啊。
现在是不后悔了，9月300了。
All right, so Jason gonna go to limp here with Jack 8. Only 1-7 left in the deck for Shanghai Wang to make a set.
对死全部发出来。
Time, poker god.
Dante Kalski with the best playability. Here he's got an open and a straight draw, looking for an ace or a 10 to make it straight.
发出来
And
开
try
心
and
啊！
hold him 6, 7,
发
8,
出来
9
的
ace
开
is a
心了，
straight.
发出来。
Wouldn't surprise me if he stabs here. He is going to bet. Gets one better hand to fold. Can he get the other better hand to fold?
How much percentage do I have? We, like, 58% or something?
55, I think.
Jason Kun going to make the correct call, but Bodzikowski now makes a straight. Problem with a hand like middle pair is that you don't know what turn cards you want to see. So does bet and take it down.
Almost felt like I had the nut stab.
Oh man, really. Even looking at the
Like
club.
60% given the fact that we are, you know, killing it.
No, 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 no.
Yeah, 60% like three-way.
Yeah, that's the best
Everyone's
you could,
still
like,
discussing
ever
that
have.
Jack 10, Ace King hand. Jason Kun limps. Bodzikowski with pocket sixes. He's gonna call. So a four-way limp pot. He flops a set of sixes. Shanghai Wong actually has top pair 9 kicker.
What time now?
220.
Gonna take a stab, trying to get value out of any ace, maybe some kings, some straight draws like Queen Jack, Queen 10.
No.
Gets Shanghai Wong's call.
Of course VIP. I don't know how to play this game.
Turn card is a 6, so Bodzikowski makes quads.
Advertising shit. VIP.
That's a very good card because if Shanghai Wong was worried about kicker problems, well, he would chop against Ace Queen, Ace Jack, Ace 10 type hands. So Bodzikowski trying to decide, does his opponent have like a straight draw like Queen Jack, Queen 10, or a flush draw? Or does he have an ace that won't be able to fold?
35.
That's 35. Hoping for some crying calls out from an ace. Very hard for Shanghai Wong to lay this hand down, but if he can do it, it'd be amazing. He is going to make the call here. Bodzikowski probably puts his opponent on an ace. The card is a queen. It does add hands like ace queen that Shanghai Wong would have to be worried about. Maybe some jack 10s. So Bodzikowski here. See if he decides to go for a value bet that would make like an ace cry call, or does he want to go for like maximum value? He just bets half the pot, just trying to get called by a random ace. Very good sizing, very aware of the situation. Shanghai Wong makes the call.
Only quad.
Interesting that once you actually start winning some pots, you get in lots of like 1Ks.
Yeah.
There's always tons
big
of them in
stack.
pots.
So on to the next hand. Paul Fall back in the game. He's gonna fold his ace-6 offsuit. Jason Kuhn with king-10, gonna limp here. Shanghai Wong being aggressive, queen-10 suited. Rui Cao quickly calls. Gets the better hand, king-10 to fold, so they're gonna go to the flop. About 75,000 USD in the middle. Queen Jack 8. Shanghai Wong doesn't have too many chips left, so he might be interested in trying to get all of his chips in the middle as quickly as possible. To protect your equity. Does just shove and ends that pot. Shanghai Wong winning 51 million Korean won. It's roughly 50,000 USD.
King of diamonds.
On to the next hand here. Elton Ace Jack gonna call. A bunch of calls so far. Everyone with some pretty solid holdings.
Option.
And go 5-way to the flop.
We got 4, 5, 4.
6 play. 5 plays.
So Jason Kuhn flops top 2 pair, Baziakowski with top pair and inside straight draw. Paul Fall has a middle pair and a straight draw. Elton Singh a draw to the nut straight. Jason Kuhn is betting 12K here. Just want to bet out with your top 2 pair when there's so many players to act. You're only worried about Queen Jack. Baziakowski gonna come along with his top pair inside straight draw. Paul Fall trying to decide if he should consider making a play at it. He also has decent equity usually against like a hand like Ace King. Just gonna call here. He's got position. See if he can make a straight. Elton, they're playing pretty deep stack. With a nut straight draw hand like this, it's definitely worth calling, which he does. Jason Kuhn makes top full house. Really just can't lose this pot. He's going for a check, being very tricky here. He probably thinks that his hand will look way too strong if he bets again. Paul Fall with trip 10s, queen kicker. When checks to him on the turn, he's got to think his hand is best. So he is going to reach for chips. He's going to be in trouble if he decides to cross him across the line. He's only got 181 million. That's a really big bet. Jason Kuhn now needs to decide, should he just call and maybe let Baziakowski come along as well? Should he just shove all in so that if he thinks Paul Fall would be committed? But given that Paul only has 118 million behind, it's easy to think that he'll be committed to this bet on the turn. So maybe raising seems like a pretty reasonable strategy. He's just gonna call. He wants to try to let Bodzikowski come along with what we can, since he's got the practical nuts. It's a real card. It's a 7. A 7 is a blank in this game. Just really doesn't hit any hands. Off-wall doesn't have that many chips behind. Trying to decide, is there value in betting? Will he get called by worse? Would Jason Kuhn just called Ace King, for example, on the turn? Quickly gets called and gonna get shown the bad news there.